Below is a comprehensive overview of blood cancers, hematologic malignancies, and their associations with viruses and bacteria. This includes the mechanisms, key pathogens, and the strength of the evidence linking them to specific cancers. Blood cancers linked to viruses. Viruses are well-known contributors to certain blood cancers, as they can directly infect immune cells, cause genetic mutations, or create chronic inflammation that promotes cancer development. 1. Epstein-Barr virus, EBV. Associated cancers. Hodgkin's lymphoma. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, e.g., Burkitt's lymphoma, diffuse large B-cell lymphoma. Post-transplant lymphoproliferative disorder, PTLD. Mechanism. EBV infects B cells and can immortalize them by activating growth-promoting pathways. It also evades the immune system, allowing infected cells to proliferate uncontrollably. Prevalence. Over 90% of adults worldwide are infected with EBV. Strength of association. Strong, especially in immunosuppressed individuals, e.g., transplant recipients, HIV, AIDS patients. 2. Human T-cell leukemia virus type 1, HTLV1. Associated cancers. Adult T-cell leukemia lymphoma, ATLL. Mechanism. HTLV1 integrates into the DNA of T cells, leading to malignant transformation. The viral protein tax promotes cell proliferation and inhibits apoptosis. Prevalence. Endemic in regions like Japan, the Caribbean, and parts of Africa. Strength of association. Strong, as HTLV1 is the direct cause of ATLL. 3. Kaposi's sarcoma-associated herpes virus, KSHV-HHV8. Associated cancers. Kaposi's sarcoma, a cancer of blood vessels. Primary effusion lymphoma. Multicentric Castleman's disease. Mechanism. KSHV promotes angiogenesis, formation of new blood vessels, and inhibits immune surveillance. It encodes viral proteins that mimic human cytokines, driving cell proliferation. Prevalence. More common in Mediterranean regions, Africa, and among immunocompromised individuals. Strength of association. Strong, particularly in HIV, AIDS patients. 4. Hepatitis C virus, HCV. Associated cancers. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, e.g., marginal zone lymphoma. Mechanism. Chronic HCV infection causes persistent immune stimulation, leading to B-cell proliferation and genetic instability. Prevalence. Global, with higher rates in Africa and Asia. Strength of association. Moderate, as HCV is a risk factor but not a direct cause. 5. Human immunodeficiency virus, HIV. Associated cancers. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Hodgkin's lymphoma. Kaposi's sarcoma, via co-infection with KSHV. Mechanism. HIV weakens the immune system, allowing oncogenic viruses like EBV and KSHV to thrive. Prevalence. Approximately 38 million people globally are living with HIV. Strength of association. Strong, as HIV significantly increases the risk of virus-associated cancers. Blood cancers linked to bacteria. Bacterial infections are less commonly associated with blood cancers compared to viruses, but some bacteria have been implicated in specific hematologic malignancies. 1. Helicobacter pylori, H. pylori. Associated cancers. Gastric malt lymphoma, a type of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Mechanism. Chronic H. pylori infection causes inflammation and immune stimulation, leading to the proliferation of B cells in the stomach lining. Prevalence. Infects about 50% of the global population, with higher rates in developing countries. Strength of association. Strong, as H. pylori is the primary cause of gastric malt lymphoma. Eradicating the bacteria can often lead to cancer regression. 2. Chlamydia psittaci. Associated cancers. Ocular adnexal lymphoma, a rare type of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Mechanism. Chronic infection with C. psittaci may trigger chronic inflammation and B-cell proliferation in the eye region. Prevalence. Rare, but cases have been reported in Europe and Asia. Strength of association. Moderate, as evidence is limited to specific regions and cases. 3. Borrelia burgdorferi, Lyme disease bacteria. Associated cancers. Cutaneous B-cell lymphoma, a rare skin lymphoma. Mechanism. Chronic infection may lead to immune dysregulation and B-cell proliferation in the skin. Prevalence. Rare, with cases reported in regions where Lyme disease is endemic. Strength of association. Weak, as evidence is limited and not well established. Keynotes. Viruses are more strongly linked to blood cancers than bacteria, with EBV, HTLV1, and KSHV being the most significant contributors. Bacteria like H. pylori are primarily associated with specific lymphomas, e.g., gastric malt lymphoma, but their role in other blood cancers is limited. Chronic inflammation and immune dysregulation are common mechanisms by which infections contribute to cancer development.